What's up, everybody? I know we just did a ProTech video, but we showed up to the ProTech booth, and Matt, you have so much more stuff.
Even since the last time you were here, we never stopped. We shipped 2 crates, we overnighted stuff, we built stuff, threw it in our suitcase, we got even more at the show.
So let's talk some more ProTech.
All right, so I know you guys did an epic video with Dave. You went through a ton of stuff we've been building since February for the show. Just a couple things more we have. So some of our titanium PTs. This is a dual tone titanium anodized.
Look at that.
6L4V titanium frame. Hand satin finish, anodized blue, re-anodized in gold. So you get kind of a two-tone glimmering effect. That one also has an abalone push button and a Chad Nichols ladder Damascus blade. Super tough, nice daily driver piece if you want a little custom flair to it.
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun at the show with those type of pieces.
So like people will use this titanium as like a hard use thing, but I look at that and I'm like, oh, it's so refined. But no, you can still use it hard. It's still titanium.
And, you know, for about 90% of the stuff we make here, aluminum's totally going to do it for you. It's nice and lightweight. You get a perfect balance in it with it. But if you want a little more flair, you like a little more art to it, you can classy up the blade a little bit, classy up the handles, and the amount of love and hand satin care that the team gives to those knives is immaculate.
It's incredible. Truly a beautiful piece.
And then kind of going with that same finish, we've done the same treatment to our Newports as well. So this is Vegas Forge Reptilian Carbon Damascus.
Reptilian carbon. I've never heard of that pattern.
First time for us. They've been making it for a while. So this is a stainless Damascus. You can really beat on it a little bit. It'll take some wear, but it's really made to do some cutting. With carbon Damascus, it will rust a little bit faster. It's a carbon steel, but you get a really nice deep etch. You get a almost perfect two-tone satin black kind of contrast to it.
Yeah, it's almost like mirrory in the top and then
It's amazing stuff.
pitch black at the bottom.
You always want to keep that stuff oiled. It's more of an art piece. And then that one's a gold and blasted green titanium anodized as well. The Newport's a super classy model for us, super sleek and slender. That's our 3D titanium machine pocket clip.
Is that new?
It's just not run very often. It's you know, as opposed to a lot of the clips here that are stamped clips, that's a machine titanium pocket clip. So we take a billet of titanium, machine it for 40 minutes, blast it, satin finish it, and anodize it. So there's a lot
of work.
There's more time that goes from that clip than some of our basic steel blades.
Wow.
It's a crazy endeavor for us.
Yeah, but it pays off. What a beautiful piece.
Oh, we're happy for it, man.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
And then runts as well. So this is an aluminum runt. It's one of our favorite colors, teal or like a Tiffany type of blue. So you get a nice lightweight handle to it. The runt is probably one of the snappiest knives in our collection. When we moved on to the runt Generation 5, we basically redesigned the chassis around a bigger spring. So it has the best ratio of hard spring to lightweight model out there. So that's a super unique color for the show. It's got a white pearl button, and then that's our first time using Intrepid Damascus.
Intrepid Damascus.
You'll see that on that knife there, and then also on our 25-year anniversary knives as well.
Man, I love that Tiffany blue.
It's so gorgeous. Just a little pop of color. Whether it's going to be a daily driver for you or a secondary knife along with your bigger other ProTech in your pocket, you know, guys go whichever in every way for it. But it's a fun color for us.
Yeah, lots of fun. We're gonna see this make it through the line.
We're gonna try. It's one of the harder anodized colors for us to hit on our aluminum, but man, it's gorgeous and it really pays off.
It is.
Emerson's. This is a titanium blasted and brown anodized handle.
Okay.
I love the Emerson model because it's got such a big button. There's so much room to put a bigger inlay in it, so that's got a big blacklit pearl button inlay on it. Satin hardware, and then Chad Nichols ladder pattern Damascus. It's kind of cool on the chisel Tonto because on that flat, you really capture almost that whole billet-looking piece of Damascus on it. You get to see the entire pattern on it.
That is really cool because like you see a billet and that's where you like judge the pattern, and then the grind brings it out a little bit differently.
You've seen all the videos and Instagram posts where you'll watch them forging the Damascus and showing you the sheet, and sometimes you don't see that same pattern the same way once you start grinding the blade. And with a chisel Tonto, you really get to see that whole pattern for what it is when that piece is being built, and then on the flip side, you get to see all the contours that happen to that pattern as you start to machine it.
So what I think is they ought to start doing a ProTech Emerson out of all their Damascus patterns, and that's how they benchmark their steels.
Man, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be awesome.
This is definitely the year of our Dmitry Sinkovich oligarch collaboration.
This one right here?
Exactly. In ProTech fashion, we've got to make a nice fancy version for Blade Show Atlanta as well. That's our first time using titanium anodized hardware. The handle on that is heat-treated 17-4 stainless steel. That's as bulletproof of a handle material as it gets.
Yeah, Dave was saying it won't scratch in your pocket, it'll scratch the other stuff in your pocket.
Oh yeah, we tried to use one of our brass keys just to see how hard it was. We rubbed them against each other and it shredded the key.
Does it still open locks though?
No, it's gone. It's in the trash. That stuff is super resilient. You could probably shoot it and it would still be there.
Man, just what every oligarch needs.
Yeah, it's completely robust material and more robust than we would ever need for a handle material.
I love
wanted to
it.
give it a shot and it came out great.
Yeah, that's super cool. Love it. And what a great design too.
It's our 25-year anniversary. One of the longest standing models we've made is our Godfather series, chasing that Italian inspiration. This is our first time, even though we've been running this model for over 2 decades, it's actually our first time doing a texture on it. So that's our jig texture. That's
Same that we've seen over here.
Into the Godfather. So our first textured Godfather.
And that way it kind of gives you the feel of the inlay, and I know that Godfather inlays are a hallmark of ProTech.
Oh, for sure.
But here you're getting a solid aluminum handle and the lower price that comes with it, presumably.
Exactly. You get a nice affordable price point, you get some texture, you get some more grip onto it, and it really gives it a little more of a dramatic flair to it. I will say there's a deep love for the Godfather here in the building. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, we used to make an actual butterfly knife called the FlyFather. It's a total throwback for old school ProTechs, and a lot of the new collectors might not know about it, but a long time ago, we took the Godfather and imagined what it would be like if we turned it into a butterfly knife. That knife has been totally discontinued. We haven't touched it for probably about a decade or so. So we did team up to make a Generation 2.
Oh.
I don't think anyone in the show has seen it yet, so you guys might be the first ones to see it. So this is a prototype. It's actually a collaboration we did with Squid Industries, and I will say it's thanks to them that we have this here. This is going to be the FlyFather 2.0. I'll let you handle it because you're probably better with butterfly skills than I am.
I mean, maybe
Oh, there you go, man. So this is a collaboration between our two brands. It's using our FlyFather / Godfather blade.
Mm-hmm.
Squid Industries helped us with the handle design.
Nice channel aluminum.
Exactly, the channel, the Zen pins on it,
I like Zen pins.
and it's on bushings as well. If there's anyone in our industry that knows how to make a perfectly functioning, super filthy, amazing action butterfly knife, it's gonna be them.
They're neighbors in California, yeah?
We're ready for the team up, man. So
That feels good.
this is a prototype. It's gonna be in production hopefully for late this year. We're super excited for it. It's a nice combination between our two companies, using our designs and their ability to make perfect clipping specimens. And then hopefully with time, they'll have the perfect amount of trainers as well come out to their dealers.
Mm-hmm. And I love that I see a pocket clip here.
You gotta do it. So it's a 4-way positional pocket clip. The pocket clip is actually gonna be on the bite side handle, but if it's your preference to move that clip anywhere else, you can move it to any of the 4 positions.
Got all the pockets
For this
you need.
one, it's actually set up as the bite handle, so you can pull it that way, and that's how you'll measure where to grab it. There is no more latch like on the FlyFather one, so you won't have to hear that latch making the sound as you're flipping it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you clip to your pocket, you can clip to the far point of your pocket, and it'll keep that handle trapped. And so this is it's a project that's been a long time coming. We're super happy to bring it back.
I'm super happy to see it. So my boss's boss, the CMO, has an old FlyFather.
Yes.
And
Talks about it every single dinner.
yeah, but I think the V2 is incredible.
It's gonna be great, man.
I absolutely will be picking one of these
I
up.
can't wait to do all the ProTech treatments to it. You know, we're gonna have a ton of fun with it. All the sapphire blues, the rose golds, and you know, the whole ProTech gambit.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
it
great piece
sounds
of happening.
good. Woo. All right, I'm pumped. I'm super excited for that one. Well, thank you so much for your time, Matt.
It's always a pleasure, man. Thanks for coming by.
A lot of cool knives, and we'll see what you have next time, right?
Sounds great.
All right, we'll see you all in the future.
Thanks, guys.